This is Sway.
Sway.
In the morning. Shade 4-5.
Wake your fuck ass up.
Sway in the morning, shade 4-5. Heather B.
Talk to me, homie.
This is a part of the game I like.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Tracy. Hey, Tracy.
Hi.
Tracy
Yep.
is in my line of fire here.
Why, hello.
I met this next artist a few years back through MTV when we were doing our Rap Fix show.
Mm-hmm.
And something about him I really liked, so we started supporting him. You know, I think what I liked is that he knew how to rap.
Right.
It's hard to find that.
It's hard to find. You know, I like, I'm as tolerant as I am to a lot of things. I particularly like people who are very lyrical and that have a high skill level, and I can see that they put a lot of effort in how they're going to relay their message. You know, I'm not no judge or jury. I'm just a fan of the music and a fan of the culture.
Right.
The same way I was when I first got involved with it. And the other thing I like was his crew. I like his crew has always been completely autonomous. His crew is, visionaries, I think, very strategic. And they've always done things on their own. And I appreciate something about folks who function in an independent mindset, even though they may have a lot of support from a lot of businesses, but they created a fan base for themselves where they're able to not necessarily need the business in order to be successful. So much so that when the crew founder, the Dreamville founder, J.Cole, had a concert last year sometime in Cali, and I remember this after I said, man, I'm gonna fly myself out there.
I remember.
Because we work so much that you don't get a chance to go out and experience the shit.
Be a fan.
And be a fan. So I just flew myself out there and hung out. We did some interviews and all of that, but I was more excited about just witnessing how big that Dreamville audience has now grown to be, and these motherfuckers are like a militia. They'll die for you. And so Bas, who's here with us today, is the artist I'm talking about, and he has a new album that's coming out tomorrow that's titled
Too High to Riot.
Too High to Riot. Damn it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. Bas is here, ladies and
Thank you,
gentlemen.
man. What an epic intro.
Fast.
I don't feel worthy. That intro.
Well, let me tell you why you're worthy. Like in the beginning, it was like, okay, I know who you down with, and I know who your crew is, but you still gotta, you still gotta prove yourself, right? And you took it upon yourself to do it. You've always been humbled in the process. A nigga who ain't got no fans,
Yeah.
Straight up.
That's real.
That's who you call yourself at one point.
You can't have any misconceptions of where you're at.
Yeah.
You got to stay at your level and pay your dues.
What I find funny is sometimes you'll see a crew, like, so they might have, let's just say Wayne is, I'm using him hypothetically as the crew leader, the one who's experienced all the success. But he might have people underneath him who feel like they experienced the success that they put in the work in. You could easily do that being with J. Cole, right?
Right. I think just our whole crew is so humble and so grounded that I just look at that as inspiration. When we did The Garden on that same tour, Cole gave me a bottle of Ace of Spades after the show. He gave all the performers one. And I told him I'm not opening this till I headline The Garden. You know what I mean? Because I came in there as an opener, and it's a hell of a platform, and I'm appreciative. But like that's inspiring to me to see him, sell out The Garden. So you can't sit there and act like you did it, but you could take that inspiration and really just go for it.
That's
Hey, man,
beautiful.
can we hold that bottle? Because I know that's still,
You thirsty?
It's still around. It's still
bottle's
around.
dust to get collecting dust on the
Yeah.
shelf right now, right?
Yeah, for real. But God willing, we're gonna pop that one day.
God
Right.
willing, you're going to pop that one. I really like the album. Listening to you, man, I like the growth,
Thank you,
that
man. That was definitely a goal.
Yeah, I could hear it, man. I want to go over a couple of songs. I was looking at I follow you too. I was looking at your Twitter timeline, and I like when artists kind of chime in on things that's not, that's happening on a global basis, especially with politics, because this is such a great, right now we're in a transformative time with American politics. When you watch what's going on with our presidential candidates, and it feel like it's like rap, like rap beef going on when you hear them talking.
Right.
You don't know, like, is this person gonna take care of the people, or is it just, they just want to get in this position for the fame? And you've actually commented and said, damn, I'm paraphrasing, what a world we live in when a xenophobic and a racist could run to be the leader of our country.
Right.
Which one were you talking about? I'm like, I agree, but which one?
I mean, obviously, Donald Trump, to me, he's just like a horrifying aspect of America right now, And it's not so much just the politics, but it's to be in the position he's in, you got to garner a lot of support. So clearly, there's a lot of people in this country that feel that way, and that's the most like worrying thing about. To me, he's just like he's a troll. He knows like what he's saying and what he's doing and the reactions he's trying to elicit from people. But the people that actually support him, like that's dangerous. Like there's that many, there's that many of those people in America. Like that caught me by surprise for sure.
That caught you by surprise. So you plan on voting though?
Yes.
You plan on like give that man a round of applause. Yay. Gonna vote. Okay, so that you feel that way about Donald Trump. Have you picked a candidate yet that you like?
I kind of like Bernie, man. Just everything he says makes sense to me. And then I didn't know about like his whole record, but ever since I've done a little research, like he's been about what he's saying, which is refreshing to see in a politician. Because usually he'll just say whatever to get some votes. But all the things he's saying that is frankly winning over a lot of the youth is when you go and you do your research, he's been saying that his whole time. So, I kind of, it's refreshing to see someone who at least seems honest.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Bas is here, ladies and gentlemen. I want to do something we do called lyrical breakdown.
I don't get it. What exactly don't you get?
Breaking down the lyrics you may not understand.
What the hell did you just say?
It's the lyrical breakdown.
I can break it down like whatever you want.
On Sway in the Morning.
One of the songs you have on the album, Too High to Riot, is a song called Methadone.
Right.
I have no idea what that is. What is that?
All right, it's like a version of Molly in a sense. It's like it's kind of like MDMA, but it's like a little bit different. And the song isn't about the drug. It was inspired by a friend of mine who bought a drug testing kit before a festival, and was like, "Yo, I want to test these drugs I've been getting and doing at festivals," and realized what he thought was Molly all along was really this drug methadone. We were all shocked by it, and it's just like this kit. You pour a couple drops on it, and depending on what color it turns, you know what drug you have.
Oh wow!
What's that? But how does that compare to Molly? Is it like a bootleg Molly?
It's like Molly with an upper.
Damn, what is that? I don't even understand.
Did you bring any?
Sway, chill out.
I'm just kidding. I just want
to. You acting like it's a bag of Skittles or something.
Right. It didn't come from the vending machine.
Yeah.
Chill.
Nah, it's but regardless, my whole thinking behind it was, in the past 2 years, there's been a lot of people in my life and personal relationships that have soured, whether it's due to, misconceptions of where I'm at and what I can do for someone or what they feel I can do for them. People see you on tour with J.Cole, they think you're, raking it in, but like, nah, bro, I'm getting paid in fans. Like, I'm out here on my come up. Like, I'm not even necessarily in a position to do the things you expect of me. But people that are removed and don't have your perspective, they don't see that, so they start to feel a certain way.
Yeah.
And when my homie bought the testing kit, I was like, man, I wish there was a black and white way to really see what's in people's hearts. I wish I could put a couple drops on someone and be like, like, damn, you're jealous, bro. Like, that's what it is. Or, you're salty about X, Y, Z, because people never really, you feel it. You'll feel the energy. You'll feel the tension, but it's hard to get to people's like true feelings. So
see, that's dope that you said that. But the true test is just assume everybody is,
right,
until proven otherwise. Assume everyone is envious until proven otherwise, because it'll just hurt you to your heart when you see people's true colors as you're constantly blessed and reach a certain level. It's heartbreaking. It's times me and Sway talk about it all the time, where I just sat in home in shock. Didn't come out the weekend when people who I broke bread with just showed their true colors. So
right.
I don't put it past nobody, bruh.
Well,
Right. I'm definitely learning that.
Let's go over the lyrics real quick. Verse 1. Good things don't happen to good people. People never change. Pupils dilate my frame. Well, that's kind of break that down for me.
Yeah. I just a lot of that part is about a cousin of mine that passed away in a car accident, and he was just one of the most like good-natured people like ever. He had a beautiful family that he left behind, and he was just someone I always looked up to for just how just good-natured and like very like spiritual and like a real family man, father, husband, loyal, all of those things. And he passed away in a car accident. I was like, man, like, you know what I mean? Good things really don't happen to good people. Like he didn't deserve that, I thought. So that a lot of that verse touches on him.
Okay. Make my vision so exquisite while my cousin dead and gone. I can't wait till I go and visit. Father time, don't deny me. I just need a couple of minutes. Exercise my better nature. I've been holding up these bridges. Niggas always take advantage. Olive branches start to splinter.
Yeah.
Damn. Boss, you own one now, man. What's that shit called? Methadone? Open up some chambers or something, man?
You definitely might get a little more in touch with your emotions on certain drugs.
Okay. Giving away, withering, turning colder than the winter in my city, bit the center. What does that mean?
Oh no,
did I say that wrong?
Yes, giving way, turning colder than the winter in my city, but the sinner feels no pity.
Oh.
But the sinner, yeah.
So yeah, the sinner. What does that mean?
That's just me being like, to those people, feeling that energy from people and be like, well, all right, well, fuck you too, like, you know what I mean? If that's how you feel, like I don't got no pity, and it's not in my, it's not my better nature, and I realize that. That's why I say the sinner feels no pity, because it's just like my bad side taking over and being like, man, well, shit, like, how much can I extend this olive branch if clearly you're not fucking with me? Like, why am I trying to salvage this relationship?
You've been going through some real shit, huh?
Yeah, man. Life will inspire you. It's been 2 years, since I released something, so I've just been living and trying to, just put what I'm living into my music.
I love it. I'm just reaping what I sow, and I've been sowing for my niggas in the snow. Let them know I've been sowing. Never slow to know your pain. I'll be back before you know it. Left the town a drug dealer, came back a fucking poet. Let me grow. You selling drugs?
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never told me that, did you?
I know, because you know what is I don't like look at myself as like a drug dealer rapper or like a gangster rapper. I was just a kid growing up in New York City. When I dropped out of school, I just had very little direction to no direction. I didn't have rap. I didn't have any creative outlets. It was just all about making money, So I got into the wrong things. But I don't really think it defines me. I've never like made it my story. All the things involved with that, but they've inspired me for sure. And I'm lucky that I found hip hop. I found rap. That was super by chance, but it just gave me a purpose and a direction to go in.
How did that spark? Like, who was the one that kind of kindled your exit from selling drugs and focusing on music?
Man, a whole bunch of shit went down this one night, and like some dudes shot up my car. They hit my homie up, and thankfully he's straight. But it was like the best and worst thing that's ever happened to me. Yeah. Because up until that point, I didn't know it, but I wasn't at all like realizing my potential or even attempting to. I was just thinking about, let me get some money, and then, the fear of death will wake you up.
Come on.
You know what I mean? You'll be like, damn, like, what if my story just ended last night? You know what I mean? I'd have been at the gates like, fuck.
Hold up.
Right.
Hold up.
Yeah, like, hold on. Can we replay that?
Redo.
Yeah. So, it definitely pushed me in the direction to just apply myself with everything.
Totally.
Boss is here. 888-742-3345, man. This is great, man. It's a great project, too, man. We're going to play this Methalone, and we'll take a few of your phone calls. Give us a call. Sway in the morning. You fake motherfuckers.
Let it be known. Let it be known.
To say. That's what Boss is really trying to say, Heather B. You fake motherfuckers. Can't stand you. Mm-hmm. They come, they think you J.Cole.
Right.
You got Cole money.
Right. Like, I got the label.
Like, you got the label. You out here hustling hard. They don't know your story. They're going to find out in this album, though. If they haven't already. You got some hardcore fans. I'm trying to get to these phone lines, though, but I destroyed my my channel to it. The thing I like about this is the growth I'm hearing, and we were talking about this a little off air, is the honesty. Like, I'm hearing things that I didn't know about you, and I thought I knew a lot about you. What did you reach a crossroad of just vulnerability and being transparent? And
for sure. I think that just comes with confidence. Mm-hmm. Getting that fan reaction, seeing them grow with you, and seeing how they look at you when you hit the stage and how they connect with you, and it just gives you the confidence to go in those vulnerable places more comfortably, because it's like, yo, I know who I'm talking to. Yeah, you know what I mean. I feel like I'm talking to family in a sense, and I know how they're gonna receive it. I can be more honest. I could share thoughts that I normally wouldn't with anyone, like not even my friends, you know. But I can put them in a song. It's therapeutic for me. Yeah. And it's just a confidence that has happened in the past 2 years where I just feel comfortable doing that.
You got a song called "Clouds Never Get Old." Clouds Never Get Old. Really great song, Heather. When you talk about his fans, there's a line in that song. I'm gonna paraphrase that. It says a tour. I believe it's the song "Tour Bus Full of White Girls Singing Akinelli." Is that who your fans are?
Put it in my mouth, Akinelli?
Yeah, put it in my mouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you abide? I'm like, if your fans are just singing, Bas, put it in my mouth. The pause, but
it was like the whole verse too.
It
was like the whole song, like a cappella. It was just these two girls on the bus.
Goggling.
What you do during the chorus?
Huh? Did you just just sharing side eyes with the homies, like, yo, we're lit.
Word.
Yeah, like I think we're good to go.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
high fives all around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm curious about? If you can talk a bit about the process, like going from a seed of an idea and then into fruition. Like, are you someone that journals and then you'll just look back at the different pages and say, oh shit, that can make for a song? Do you have somebody specifically that you bounce ideas with? But how does it begin?
I'm the type, and like the homies will make fun of me, and even like Cole will joke about it, how I can just be in a room. I could be in a room with all of y'all right now. Yeah. And we'll all be having a conversation, and if I get struck with some inspiration, I'll just be in my phone just typing away. Mm-hmm. I could be in there for like 2 hours sitting in the same room with y'all.
Damn. And you won't talk?
No, I won't. So people think like something's wrong with me.
Right.
They think you're weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
Sociopath.
But I feel like, inspiration is like kind of like this stream that's just flying around, and when it hits you, like, you got this much time to grab it.
Right.
And there's been times where either I'm driving or I'm, doing something where it hits me and I'm like, fuck, I can't write it down. I'm going to lose this thought. I'm going to lose this thought forever. So I try to put the ideas down, and then when I have more time in the studio, go in and just flesh them out.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Night Job. There's another lyric that I thought was interesting. I'm not sure who said it. Cole is on that. But it says, being high gives me an excuse to be lazy. Being an artist gives me an excuse to be crazy. And sometimes I see artists do some really crazy shit.
Right.
And I know they're not going to be accountable for it because you get that
pass.
Right.
Well, I'm an artist.
What do you expect?
That's why I crashed into the building. But, you know what I mean? Like
so I was driving drunk. And,
yeah, that's why I was driving drunk. I did that. I hit that pipe and busted out on my, my cousin's chest because I'm an artist. But is there a line, that you could go too far and can't use that artist excuse, you think?
I don't know when it's really an excuse at the end of the day. Like, if you're an adult, you're a fucking adult, bro. You know, like, but it's also about staying grounded, and it's about who you keep around you. I'm blessed to have just a really good family and a group of friends that they would never buy that artist shit from me. You know what I mean?
You couldn't keep it.
I couldn't pull that.
Dude, you didn't show up to my wedding, bro. I'm an artist. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. All right, let's go to these phone lines, man. Rondo is on the line from Syracuse.
Rondo,
good morning, Rondo.
On to the dough.
What's going on, man? First of all, I want to thank Shea 45, man. I listen to y'all every morning, man. Y'all dope.
That's
Oh,
what's
man,
up.
you a citizen, Rondo.
Sway in the morning, homie.
Oh, man, I just wanted to let you know, Syracuse popping. We listening. We listening
That's
out
what's
here.
up, man. Okay. All right, keep listening. All right, we're going to go to Shane in California. I need you to have a question, Shane.
Shay, come through.
Go ahead, Shane.
Man, a question?
Yeah, we got Bas here, man. What you want to say to him?
Boss, man, I ain't even really got no questions, man. I just want to say, keep doing your thing, bro. I salute you. You know, you're real influential to me.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
I remember, no doubt, man. I remember the first song I heard from you was on the Revenge of the Dreamers mixtape, and it was that song "Lit." And like, still to this day, bro, everything you was saying was like so real to me. Like,
Yo, appreciate that.
When you was like, she took me to a place that I never would discover. You know, and like that whole verse was just so ill. And you just doing your thing, man. I really respect it and I really appreciate it, man.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
Oh, man, that love is coming, man. Now you got these fans now, man. Brian in Canada. What up, B?
What up, Brian?
Hey, man, what's going on? Hey, Sway. Hey, Bas. How's it going today, boys?
What's up, Brian?
So I was just wondering, Bas, are you ever coming up to Canada, specifically Ottawa, Ontario, or anything like that? You got that plan?
I just did a show in Ottawa with Torey Lanez like 2 weeks ago, bro.
What
Damn,
the fuck?
homie.
I wasn't in Ottawa then. I was in Toronto.
Oh yeah, it was around All-Star week in Toronto. We did Toronto, Ottawa, London, and Montreal. But I'll be back after I drop this album for sure. I got nothing but love for Canada, man.
Yo, you know what, Brian?
Yeah, man, we love you up here.
Brian, why don't you tweet him your schedule, then he could book his tour around where you're gonna be. All right, my man.
Yeah, man, clearly. No, much love, man. Sway,
Thank you,
guys
bro.
do it
All
this morning,
right.
and Bozzy, much love. Keep doing what you're doing,
We'll
man.
see you
What's
soon,
up,
bro.
man? All right, man. Hey, man, I just want to say congratulations, man. The
Yeah.
album Too High, the Riot is out tomorrow. Listen, we only touched on a couple of songs, but there were a few more that I wanted to touch on. But I'll let the citizens and your fans go discover those for themselves.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
gonna be a ride for sure.
Absolutely. It's a good listening album, man. You can get turned up, but you're also going to get enlightened in this album. So from beginning to end, it's rare that you get that on every song. So congratulations, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that.
We're going to end with this Night Job. And then we got Kelly Kincaid. First Aid with Kelly Kincaid up next. Sway in the Morning, Shade 4-5.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.